Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for the month of August. And this is for you coming from August 2019, and this is for you coming from Leo. So, first, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9. Andy Horo 9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll reply to you. The first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of August. And I'm going to talk to you about your romance area. And for you, this is a very, very good card. It's the card of progress and the card of good luck to find a new romance and to enjoy an ongoing romance. And it sparkles in many different areas. So in the first 15 days of August, if you find somebody approaching you for the romance and if you're available, go right for it. And if you're interested in somebody, follow up with it because the chances of you meeting with that person is very good and it's going to be a very lucky contact for you. So there you are. Talk about marriage and even to talk about the possibilities of being very lucky in many areas. All right. Now I'm going to pull another card, and this one has to do with your marriage. So let's see what the card says. Oh, it's a wonderful card. And it's a card that says you're going to be having a lot of cooperation in your marriage. The togetherness and the bonding is beautiful. The support for your plans, well, it's you listening to me. So the support for your plans are going to be very well supported by your marriage partner. So you have every chance to go along and make this marriage of yours very successful. Feel young again. Go out to places you have been before. The memories will just be wonderful. Now I'm going to talk to you about the last 16 days of August. And let's see what the card says, you coming from Leo. Last 16 days of August where your new romance is concerned. And oh dear, if you find one, it says be very careful. It's a card that calls the Hanged Man. It just means that you are going to be cheated or misled, or there is some kind of situation developing in the last 16 days of August where the new romance is concerned, which will not be very good for you. Some complication may also be there. So don't give your heart away too quickly in the last 16 days of August. Think about it. Something is not right. It may not last very long. Now, I'm going to use this card both for romance to be found and romance that you already have. And for the romance you already have, you have to awaken your senses to see what is really going very wrong, because something is going very wrong with that romance partner that you have and yourself. So you got to put your finger on it. I've alerted you. Now it's up to you to find the source and to correct it. You never have to surrender. You just have to find the solution, and you have to find the solution in the last 16 days where your romance, ongoing romance is concerned. I'm going to talk to you about your marriage now. And let's see what the card says. It's a much better card. It's a card called the card of strength. So there's enough strength in you to make sure that the marriage doesn't collapse. So that's the best news I can give you. But still, if you are too strong, you will see that you may be dominating and want control in your marriage area. So don't do that part of it. Try to be very negotiable. Try to be very flexible in these last 16 days in your marriage. And you will see that whatever the problems may be, because there are some problems, I can tell you, whatever the problems are, they can be brought under your control. So you are listening to me and you are strong. You have pulled the card of strength. So you'll be able to manage it. Now for you coming from Leo, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be somebody coming from Leo, some group of people will be very, very lucky. And let's see what the lucky ages are going to be. Well, it's the card of Jupiter. If you know anything about science, there's a sign of Jupiter right up there. And it shows a lot of showering of good news. So in the areas of romance or marriage, you could find a wonderful new romance. You could take your romance to the level of marriage and wanting to get a condo together and buy a car together. Or you will just be very, very lucky in your ongoing romance as well, or your ongoing marriage. And this card is for the whole month of August. So your love story, if you're of these ages, which I've just mentioned, If I haven't, well, the ages are 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, or 75. So if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned, you're going to be one very lucky person. And in the area of romance and marriage, you will do very well. Now let's go to your lucky colors and let's see what colors I'm going to pull for you. Well, all right. The colors I'm very impressed with is the color, two colors, either purple or brown. So purple or brown is going to be a magic color for you, which will attract the romance that you want, or make your romance partner extremely satisfied and happy with you, or keep your marriage gloriously wonderful. So wear that purple as much as you can, or brown, in the month of August, and you'll be very lucky in your love story. Now about lucky directions. So what about lucky directions? Well, the story is that 9 planets are chosen to look after Earth, and they've surrounded Earth, and that's become our solar system. And so when we look left, or we look right, or we look straight, or we look back, we are going to be facing one planet or another. Could be the good planet in August, could be the not good planet in August. So for you coming from Leo, we are talking about your lucky direction. And looking at this card, I'm going to favor the direction of north. So try to face north as much as you can, and you will be just so lucky to find that new person to come into your life, or to have that romance go to the scale of getting married, or to be so happy in your marriage area. It will work, because when we face a certain direction where planet sitting is going to be helpful, we get very lucky. Now I'm going to talk to you about an attachment. So there's somebody in the month of August that some zodiac sign will be attracted to. And this card says, and you can apply this to your romance side or to your marriage side. This card, there's somebody from Aries will be very interested and keen on you. Or you may be very interested in somebody from Aries. That's going to be a very good contact you're going to make to form a new romance. And if your ongoing partner is Aries, that would be nice to hear. If your marriage partner is Aries, that would be also nice to hear. So somebody from Aries is playing a part in your life, and it's for the positive. So that'll be nice. Well, I have this 90-minute session, and in this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD 50, I will talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years in areas of your job, your business, your finances, your health areas I will go into detail, and also your areas of romance or marriage. And in this 7, 8, or 9 years, I will use your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. Right now, this program, your love story, is based on the tarot. That will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will talk to you about your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky directions. A lot of information from the universe. I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. I will show you how to get into that supernatural side of you. Every one of us has a supernatural side of us. And so every area of your life will be tackled for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. So send me that email at AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Until then, I wish you a good month for your love story for the month of August. Thank you and goodbye.